Hey everyone, so guys, today we're going to be doing a director commentary on The Tales of Shadow Man Obese, there'll be 4 times. So basically, back when this first came out, I recorded director commentary for it a day before it was even released, on the 17th, obviously before the 18th. Obviously by then I didn't know what the reception of this video was, and if we check, it was decent, I guess. I don't know, it was okay, it wasn't really that big. This video isn't really too huge. Obviously, when it comes to the story of the creator, it's still pretty important. So, if you want to go watch this before reacting to this direct commentary, you probably should. So yeah, go check this video out, even though it's a month old. So yeah. But basically, I recorded direct commentary for it, and for a while, I haven't been able to edit it because, I've just been busy with other stuff and smaller videos, and, it wasn't really big priority of mine because, not many people, or heck, no one really wants to see this direct commentary. Like, no one really asks for this one. I just do it because, it's a project of mine that's important. I want to say stuff about, so yeah. Also, thank you for lifting the 837 or so subscriber curse, where it would literally go to like 837, then back down, then back up, then back down, and back up. So yeah, we've got 838 subscribers now. Hopefully, we can go further. Hopefully, we can get to 900 subscribers, and heck, maybe we could get to 1,000. Who the hell knows? I feel like 900 is already like a big, accomplishment, but if we can somehow get to 1,000, that would be pretty good. So yeah, anyways, thanks guys for that. So yeah, again, the reason why I made this one was because it was the hottest dog's birthday like a month or so ago, and obviously this video took like a month to do. Obviously, not all of these, but like some of these do have certain reasons for why I made them. Obviously the first one was just made because, my channel just started. Like, this was literally my third video, not counting like the trailers. The second part I think was made for the anniversary for Special Strike. If we check, let's not watch the beginning because that's gonna be cringe. But let's see, this will not become a series. Part 3 will be made probably when SSR comes out. Also, thanks Hot Dog Man. Oh yeah, this came out April 20th. This was like 2 months before. Actually, no, that would have been next year. Oh, damn. So, yeah, 2 months and a year after. Well, no, a year before SSR even came out. Because that would be I think that would have been June 20th of last year. I have actually watched SSR, like, rewatched it recently. It still really holds up. But, yeah, obviously right here, I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be for, like... Oh, yeah, because this was April 20th. Yeah, 2020. This would have been, like, the 1-year anniversary of... Special Strike, because, alright. And then part 3, I'm not really sure why I made this one. Oh yeah, I just realized some of these have the comments off. Maybe it's because they're just older videos, so they just automatically, did that. But, anyways, and then obviously here you can see part 4 is which is going to be the final one. And then, obviously part 5, which is kind of like a one-off thing I did, because, I was just messing with the voices in the time. Then part 6 and 7 were both pretty connected to each other when it came to the story. And then, I don't really want to talk about this one because I'm not really sure what I was, thinking when I was making this one. But, I don't know, I just don't think I was in a good mood when I made that. And then obviously got Tales of Shadow Man Obese, which fixed the whole, chief thing. And then, well, it didn't really fix... I feel like the before times definitely fixed the whole Obese, like, versus Chief name thing. Obviously, that was just dumb because I was stupid back then. But, I think I thought of a good canon reason why, it's kind of, like, inconsistent. Obviously, we got Episode 1 Reborn, the Crazy Epilogue, which I literally released, like, a day before Episode 4, just to tease, hey... the creator may be important later, so, have in the back in your mind when you're watching Episode 4. And then obviously, Tales of Shadow Man Obese 4 times, which we're gonna... You make me! Make me! Oh yeah, I have a thing here at the beginning as well, and it's that, actually, if you let's see, note, this is a prequel to all the videos, or a creator, yeah, I know that the Chief Obese are completely different characters, but the series started back in early 2020, when I had less brain cells, yep. Don't quote me on this, but this may take place at the same time as episode 7. Yeah, the thing is, like, because this video takes place literally right at the beginning of the timeline where the creator's multiverse is, like, made by him, you know, when he's most likely all-powerful, you know. Like, I'll get more into that in the future of the creator's story, but obviously right now, he just made his multiverse, he's probably all-powerful and, like a god, you know. But eventually that goes away and he's kind of less of a threat, but, you know, still somewhat intimidating, I guess. But yeah, and obviously right here we got, you know, these versions of Shadow-Man, the Chief / Obese aren't exact copies of the original characters by a Hold's dog. Somewhere out there could be an exact version of these two within the creator's multiverse, but I guess we'll never know. Maybe we'll know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think in the future, maybe I could have some kind of like cameo or something, but I won't say too much. Oh yeah, expect a direct commentary in this sense. Account says part is story of the creator. Oh yeah, just for this world type in this, but oh, I said bits, but if I should do a direct commentaries on the videos, that took me long, lol. Alright,
Make me
when even was that? Let's see. Yeah, the 16th of January, and this came out February 18th, so yeah, like over a month later.
yes.
I do like this beginning, though. I do really like this beginning bit a lot, you know. Yeah, the first 35 seconds. Yeah, I really like this bit here with, like, you know, him first being, like, made into the multiverse, you know. So basically, if it wasn't obvious, you know, he creates the multiverse, all these characters all get born into existence. Obviously, some may get born later, or, you know, it's a thing where, like, not... Because the thing is, within the creator's multiverse, you know, like, there could be a universe out there that takes place, like, anytime. Because that's really the problem with, like, trying to figure out the timeline of a multiverse, is that, you know, each timeline could take place in, like, different time frames. So that's why it's kind of difficult to say, like, oh, this event takes place after this, even though the years may be different or, like, you know, colliding. Like, you know, so that's really the difficult thing about trying to figure out a timeline for, you know. But obviously I somehow did it, somewhat, so yeah. Hello? Who are you? I could say the same thing. Listen, all that I know is that my name is Shadow Man, and that's really it. I don't know where we are, I don't know who you are, I don't know anyone. Well, stop me if you've heard this before, but I could say the same thing. Yeah, this music was actually added probably way later into this. I think all the music for this was added, like, you know, near the end of, like, the production of this video. So yeah, actually, I'll talk about something. Actually, I was gonna say something, but I'll talk about it later when I get to mention about the character. Interesting. Well, last thing I can remember is all black. I couldn't see anything, just black. Yeah, see, that's what we saw at the beginning. Suddenly, I just appeared here, and I saw you. Plus, I'm all withered, and I have this hand. Well, same. Yep. So, again, that's, like, two things, is that, first of all, obviously he was just made with that hand, and second of all, that, again, that's a big clue to say, hey, these characters aren't the exact versions of, like, the characters we know, because obviously we know that, you know, the Chief / Obese, or more accurately the Chief, you know, made his nightmare hand, you know, has, like, that little crystal in it, obviously that I can't really create in, like, a good way, but, you know, actually, maybe that is something I could make canon at some point, is that the Chief / Obese canonically doesn't have that crystal, and that's why he's not all powerful. That actually would be kind of cool to, like, explore maybe, but who the hell knows. But yeah, obviously he was born with this nightmare hand. He didn't make it after, so big difference. Well, I guess we only have each other now, so I think we should just go around and see what else is around here. So, want to become partners? Sure, but what's your name? Sometimes I think my name is either the Chief or the Obese or Golden Freddy, or I don't know. Yeah, grammar's a little off there, but you were literally just born 5 seconds ago, so I'll give it, you know, a little break. But yeah, this obviously was a reason. This was obviously like the, I guess you could call it a retcon if you want to. But, you know, I guess this is like the explanation for why his name is like so scarce, if it's the chief or obese or, you know. Obviously, I'm pretty sure Shadow Man calls him like, I think, well, actually, no, I think throughout the series, you know, I think throughout this series at least, I think he calls him Sir the entire time, so that kind of clears up the whole, like, you know, naming thing.
It's weird.
He just calls him Sir.
It's okay. I'll call you sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Again, I don't know. I think maybe at some point in one of the parts, maybe he calls him something other than Sir, but I feel like that'd be kind of out of character to call him something other than Sir when he's known for like saying like, but Sir, you know, this. So right here we got the 2-year gap. Basically the reason why I added this 2-year gap was just because it wouldn't necessarily make sense for the characters to start the way they did and then just suddenly become like the characters that we all know and love. Like, you know, like these really serious characters to be like, oh, Shadow Man, Shadow Man, you know. And the thing is, as someone who's changed a lot in like the last 2 years of my life, you know, I can imagine characters like the Chief, slash Obese, and Shadow Man changing a lot within 2 years, you know, because obviously I've changed a lot in 2 years, so, I don't know. I don't know. That's just kind of like a personal thing.
Alright, Shadow Man, this is the plan. So, we're gonna go to these old women and we're gonna beat them up and then we're gonna celebrate, okay?
You can see a hair there. Oh god, you can see something like hairs there. I'm pretty sure, like, oh god, I don't know, maybe the floor just wasn't clean when I was doing this.
That's what we're gonna do. And oh crap, one of them's walking away. Okay, we'll get them tomorrow. It's fine. Whatever. We'll do.
See, we'll get them tomorrow, and that gives you that little clue that this takes place literally a day before you know, the original.
That tomorrow, okay? But we'll beat up these 2 other old women.
But sir, we can't do that. Come on, sir, we can't do that. They'll be mean.
Come on, Shadow Man, just join me. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's do this.
Hello, young man.
Oh, hey guys, did you see something weird there in the background?
I think we did great here, Shadow Man.
Whatever you say, sir.
I could do this until the day I die, and die again.
I have to admit, that's a kind of like stupid line. Like, I don't know, that the fact he says, until the day I die and die again, you know. Obviously, it was just there because he literally dies twice. But obviously, you know, within this context, it makes 0 sense that he would say, and die again. I don't know. Maybe he has such an ego that he thinks that even if he dies at some point, which he probably thinks he won't, you know, because of his ego. Maybe he thinks, oh, even if I somehow die, I'll just come back and die again. Who the fuck knows? Either way. Yeah, then both of those are both reused shots from the previous parts. I think originally how this was going to end was that there was just supposed to be like a new shot of like his body still in that same area from episode 1 Reborn, the Creator's Epilogue. But I think because stuff was so much different there, like I'm pretty sure I had some other like other stuff like lying around near there that I couldn't necessarily move that easily. I think I just reused the shot previously, you know. Like, you know, I didn't want to move all that stuff and like, you know, put like a ton, like it was like be done for like one shot, you know. It would have been like, you know, so I don't know, I didn't really think too much about that. And then another thing as well is obviously I wasn't going to use a shot from part 7, it was just going to be the one from, you know, but obviously I used both shots to show that he did die twice. And there we go. We're done. And then obviously that says Multiverse of Chaos. I wonder what that can mean. I wonder if that's going to be important in the future. Probably not. So, yeah, I guess there we go. We're done for now. Or at least we're done for now with the story of the creator. Obviously, you know, it's going to continue, but yeah, well, I guess we're done here. So yeah, guys, I guess thanks for watching this director commentary, if you even are watching this. Anyone who is for some reason watching this, thank you, I appreciate it. I kind of just do these direct commentaries for myself, and less just because I think they'll actually be viewed. So yeah, again, I guess a little update on episode 5 or just future projects related to the story of the creator. As I'm recording this, episode 5 isn't currently in production. The reason why it isn't is because it was supposed to start production back on the 5th of January, but obviously due to certain, I don't know what happened. I think it was just a thing where I didn't necessarily get, like, oh yeah, this was when I didn't have, like, much motivation to do, like, YouTube videos. This was when I was really, like, really unmotivated, and that's the reason why I didn't immediately start working on episode 5. And then obviously by the time that happened, I started working on other stuff, and it kind of became a thing where it was like, oh, when am I actually going to start this? And then the current release date I have for production of episode 5, not episode 5 itself, but the production, it's definitely going to start in April, because episode 4's production started in April because I was working on One Night Freddy Friends Remastered 1. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start production in April, 100%. No matter if I'm working on other videos, I'm going to make it as my main priority so that it doesn't, like, get delayed anymore. And then hopefully it'll come out maybe later in the year. I don't know, like, if I'm thinking about this, I think April was definitely when I started production and I was working on, like, scene 1. Like, I remember I did shots from, episode 4 that were, like, back in April, and that's when obviously when I started production. I'm not entirely sure when I did scene 2 and scene 3, but they were pretty close to each other, like, near the end. Obviously, it was a lot more complicated because obviously back then, scene 2 was kind of complicated because I had other people doing it, and then obviously, they couldn't do it, and then I got other people. It was insane. It was like it was a bit complicated. Not insane, but just complicated. So yeah. Again, I guess stuff like One Night Freddy and Friends Remastered 2, I probably work on that after episode 5, and even then, I don't even know if people want to see One Night Freddy and Friends Remastered 2, since, most of my creativity is probably going to go into Fnaf series now, and One Night Freddy and Friends, should probably just end at One Night Freddy and Friends Remastered 2 and be done with. So yeah, I think some of the voice actors for One Night Freddy and Friends Remastered could return, so I guess we'll see what happens there. So yeah, I think that's really all I've got to say about, like, stuff related to, like, the story of the creator or, big projects like that, I think that's really all I got to say. I don't think I have anything else to say, and even if I do, I'll probably put it in editing, so, yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a future video. Take care, everyone.
You make me, us, move, yes. You make me step, make me slap my ass, make me move, make me stop. You handsome devil. You make me us, move, yes. You handsome devil. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, engineer, look at me. Trust me, this is not a trick. Hiding won't save you. Come slap my ass. Serious me? Oh, engineer, look at me. Trust me, this is not a trick.